Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Cindy's Corner from the mountains in Colorado. I come to you today, and we're going to read Mrs. Bindergarten Has a Wild Day in Kindergarten. Mrs. Bindergarten Has a Wild Day in Kindergarten by Joseph Slate, illustrated by Ashley Wolf. I hope you know what an author and an illustrator are. Adam throws his hat too high. Brenda burst in late. Christopher says he has to go. He really cannot wait. Notice A, B, C. Mrs. Bindergarten begins a wild day in kindergarten. There they are in the principal's office. They have to sign in. There's D. Danny tends his droopy beans. E. Emily spies some ants. F. Fanny lifts her dress and shouts, "I love my fancy pants." Mrs. Bindergarten has a wild day in kindergarten. Gwen falls off the step stool. H. Henry just won't share. Ian sadly tells Mrs. B, "We didn't mean to tear." Mrs. Bindergarten and the librarian have a wild day in kindergarten. J. Jessie drops the bug jar. K. Kiki cuts her thumb. L. Lenny says, "Uh-oh, Mrs. B, we need the nurse to come." Mrs. Bindergarten and the nurse have a wild day in kindergarten. Maddie checks a chrysalis. Noah drops his rock. Ophelia's oozy painting is sticking to her smock. P. Patricia trips and flips her tray. Quentin overloads. Oh, his food. Falling off, isn't it? R. Rifle Mac soaks Sarah S. with his when his apple juice explodes. Mrs. Bindergarten and the cafeteria helper have a wild day in kindergarten. T. Tommy dumps in too much dirt. Ursula's seed pack rips. V. Vicky pours in way too much, and the cardboard carton drips. Now Mrs. Bindergarten and the custodian have a wild day in kindergarten. W. Wanda whacks the principal. Oh, not good. Xavier skins his knee. Ow. Y. Yolanda says, "Come look, Mrs. B." Z. Zach set the butterflies free. Mrs. Bindergarten and everyone enjoy an even wilder day in kindergarten. Sometimes even a wild day, says Mrs. B, turns up something wonderful to see. The life cycle of a plant, the life cycle of a butterfly. And boys and girls, I hope you can use this book. And if your teacher has it, then you can use it. But try to do your alphabet by yourself and come up with one of the words that they had with their letters. I hope you had a great day with Mrs. Bindergarten Has a Wild Day in Kindergarten. And don't let your teacher have a wild day, or your principal. Thank you. And if you like this, make sure you subscribe. And in the comments, show me something that you wrote or give me your alphabet. Have a great day.